Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed about superhero movie franchises. Origin stories. There are 2 main reasons I generally don't like to see origin stories in my superhero movies. First, most superhero origins are far better off as backstory. Very few of them are good enough to function as story on their own. I mean, Superman comes from another planet works just fine as a justification of the concept, but it's not really a story. And second, some of these superhero origin stories are not only very widely known already, but they've already been told to us on film. I liked The Amazing Spider-Man, but did we really need another movie telling us how the dude got the spider powers? Goofy details adapted from comics. Characters like Superman and Batman, the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, etc. were created in simpler times. The target audience was younger, less sophisticated, less demanding. Back then, you could get away with having your teenage protagonist not only gain superpowers through a spider bite, but invent and manufacture seemingly endless amounts of an incredible substance that allowed him to swing through the city on artificial spider webs in his bedroom. With modern audiences, tougher sell. Is it any wonder, then, that Sam Raimi decided to just completely bypass the problem and have his Spider-Man just shoot the webs right out of his fucking wrist? Multiplying villains. The Batman movies are mostly responsible for this one making the list. Sure, the Superman movies have done this, and Spider-Man, but it's really the Batman movies that set the pattern of throwing multiple bad guys together to team up on the hero. The Penguin and Catwoman in Batman Returns, Two-Face and the Riddler in Batman Forever, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy and Bane in Batman and Robin, the Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins, the Joker and Two-Face in The Dark Knight, and Bane and Catwoman and Talia in The Dark Knight Rises. Guys, come on, one at a time. He's a superhero, not the bottom at a gangbang. The "I'm hanging up my cape" trope. Well, with all those villains piling on, it's no wonder Batman always wants to quit. We see Bruce Wayne hang up the cape and cowl in Batman Forever and The Dark Knight before hanging it up, presumably for good, in The Dark Knight Rises. And we also see Clark Kent give up being Superman in Superman 2, and Peter Parker give up being Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2. Gee, look, it's only the second act and the hero is quitting. I wonder if he'll continue to stand idly by while the supervillain takes over the city, or if this retirement will in fact prove to be temporary. The world is always at stake. Superhero movies are big box office, and studios understandably want to treat them all as events. And what better way to make your movie seem big and important than to tell a story where the fate of the world hangs in the balance? Or if not the world, at least the city. Look, saving the world is what superheroes do, I get that, but after a while it does get to be a little exhausting. And I'm sometimes nostalgic for the old Adventures of Superman TV series, where the stories mostly revolved around Supes nabbing bank robbers or busting gangsters. And if Disney is planning on releasing standalone Star Wars spin-off movies in between episodes 7, 8, and 9, is it really so much to ask for the occasional non-tentpole Batman movie, say a 90-minute movie about Batman investigating a murder? Or a Spider-Man movie about Spidey trying to catch the Vulture while studying for a final? Oh, I'm sorry. I said it out loud and I just realized how crazy it sounds. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.